The death is announced of our beloved Petrona Mary Scott of La Panse, but resided in Brooklyn, New York, who departed this life at her daughter's residence on Friday, 28 October 2016 at the age of 89 years old. She was predeceased by her father and mother, David and Nellie Wells, her husband, Joseph Faustin Scott, her youngest son, Mario Scott, her 7 brothers, Omi, Forma, Olney, Gregor, Teton, Aboy, and Kenny Wells, all of Mabuya Denry, stepchild, Oliver Scott, left to mourn 3 living children, Bernardo Scott of Chase Gardens, Robert Scott of the USA, Julia Scott, Natram of the USA, stepchild, Olive Scott, son-in-law, Ogis Natram of Entrepot, daughters-in-law, Delia Johannes Scott of the USA, Virginia Scott, Alexis Scott of the USA, her grandchildren, Deborah Scott, Sherwin Scott, Nicole Scott, Jason Scott, Kezia Daniel, Kevin Natram, Julius and Patrick Natram, great-grandchildren, Shudal Charles, Elisa Natram, several nieces and nephews to include Ethel Marshall of Texas, Fidelia Marshall, Bruno Wells, Cletus Wells, Patricia Louis, Jeanette Wells, all of the USA, St. George Wells, Winston Wells, Magdalene Wells, Sonia Wells, Unita Wells, all of the USA, Judith Wells, Eulalie Wells, Leona Wells, Virgin Wells, Jarita Wells, all of Denry, Udelka Wells of Martinique, step-grandchildren Christine and Bernardine Barthelmy, Cheryl Scott, Junior Scott, Tennyson Scott, Bridget Scott, Dora Scott, Marigold Scott, Mary Anna and Mary Scott, Malcolm Scott. Also left to mourn Pastor Carol Daniel and family, Josanne Natram and family, Doris Natram, Christine Natram, Frances Natram, Althea Natram, Lucy James of Cayman Islands, Linda Shalry and family, Agatha Scott, Felix James and family, John Ryan and family, Martha Lane, both of the U.S., Frances Leos and family, Tony Warner and family, Owen O'Geese and family, Robert Mitchell and family, Eileen, Marjorie, Sister Louie, Bertram, Tamara, Frederick, and Selma Cauldron and her mother, Sister Cauldron, Mabel Alexander and family, Sister Audrey, Met and family in the U.S., her longest and closest friend, Celine Johannes of the U.S., many other relatives and friends too numerous to mention. The funeral service for the late Petrona Mary Scott will be held on Sunday, 13th November at the Castries SDA Church, High Street at 2:30 p.m. The body will be interred at Shock Cemetery. The body now lies at Rambelli's Funeral Parlor, Calvi Road.